Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Reading Rainbow. I'm your host, Justin Chao. Today, our critics, Brian Tam and Trevin Lee, are coming on the show today to review some books. Welcome to my show.
Thank you.
Mr. Lee, Mr. Tam.
Justin.
Mr. Tam.
The Trial by Franz Kafka tells a fictional tale of Joseph K., an innocent man who is arrested for a crime which he did not commit or know anything about. As the chief clerk of a bank, K is arrogant, educated, and ambitious. He refuses to recognize the gravity of his situation, feeling certain that he would be able to escape from the grasp of this shadow organization. Throughout the beginning of the novel, K maintains a strong will to fight for his rights. He refuses to pay bribes and openly disrespects the court and its members. As time passes, K's will to live deteriorates. Unlike 1984, the trial portrays the oppressive force as almost separate from the government. The trials are held in dilapidated, run-down buildings. The agents do not dress in government uniforms, and the majority of society is unaware of the presence of this association. Yet in spite of this, the court is able to infiltrate any building and terrorize anyone, revealing its true authority and control of the novel society. Whether it was Kafka's intention to do so or not, the novel gave me a sense of inescapability. The plot, which is quite simple, rolls out at an unbearably sluggish pace. Although it's written in a third-person viewpoint, the writing is written almost as a first-person narrative, which allows the reader to comprehend K's character psychologically.
Oh, my bad. Oh.
Excellent, Mr. Tam. Mr. Lee, I understand we both read the same book.
Yeah, dog.
Indeed. Excellent dog. The Sun Also Rises, written by Ernest Hemingway, was published in 1926. The story is narrated by Jake Bonds, a newspaper correspondent who attempts to win over his love interest, Lady Brett Ashley. In the novel, we learn that Brett's husband, a British officer, was killed in World War I, and that she was a nurse in the hospital where Jake Bonds was sent after he suffered a disabling injury in combat. Jake begins the story by talking about his past and current relationship to another character, Robert Kahn. Together they venture to Spain and learn that they both love the same woman. They fight their feelings, each other, and other men for Brett's love. In the end, Brett's love is seemingly won by Spanish bullfighter Romero. After living with Romero for several weeks, she sends a telegram to Jake asking for his help. She is happy to see him and tells him of her ambition to go back to her first husband, Mike. Jake's first love for Brett is ultimately forced to be on only friendship terms. Jake accompanies Brett on a taxi ride to Madrid, which concludes the story. Mr. Lee, what would you say the theme of the book would be?
Well,
Chicken?
Oh, no thank you, Mr. Tam. Mr. Lee.
Hemingway uses the theme of the lost generation to suggest that war can lead to deterred and often crushed dreams. Full of youthful idealism, individuals during those times sought the meaning of life, drank excessively, and had love affairs. The war brought some of these ventures to the end. People involved and affected are known as the lost generation for having lost their implied ways. Jake's injury from World War I renders him impotent, which ultimately ends his relationship with Brett and the life they could have potentially lived.
Mr. Lee, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
Mr. Tam, what is the theme of your book?
Well, similarly to Orwell, Kafka's novel warns the public of the horrors of totalitarianism and its control over the lives of its victims. This is achieved through Kafka's creation of a fictitious totalitarian government, which was based on existing totalitarian governments of the past. K's preposterous situation illustrates to the reader the true nature of totalitarian governments.
Yes, Mr. Tom, would you recommend your book to other readers?
Well, no. The message conveyed is ineffective for modern times because there are no totalitarian governments. Furthermore, what the? Furthermore, the story is boring and slow.
Thank you, Mr. Tam. Mr. Lee, please don't touch my ball. Yes, I myself would recommend my book, The Sun Also Rises by Ernest Hemingway, because of its beautiful writing and its portrayal of the times and the endurance of the characters in that time during war. Wouldn't you say so, my friend Trevin Lee?
Yes, I think you're right.
Excellent. Thank you for joining us on Reading Rainbow. Join us next time. A special performance by Brian Tam.
Peace up, A-Town. Yeah, yeah. When the game she was singing in my head, like that she know me. Decided to change it. Conversation got heavy.
Hey, Trevin.
What up?
Able to lick a
Chao.
Watching cartoons, huh?
what?
Manly.